and basically whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude here in my car. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed yet, please think about doing so and make sure that you tap that bell icon so you can be notified every single time that I upload a new video. Also, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And share this with all of your friends. Would be really appreciated if you would do that. Today we're going to check out some scary stuff. We've got one from The Darkest Secret called 9 Most Disturbing Paranormal Videos That Will Make You Hide Under Your Bed. So let's check this out.
An ocean completely frozen in time. Animals that return from beyond to take care of us. And even the videos in the first positions that will leave your soul hanging by a thread. This is just the tip of the iceberg of this horror collection that you are about to see. Because my name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 9 horror videos that will make you hide under the bed. Number 9. This video was found by Thomas G on TikTok. In the video, you can see a family recording the ocean. However, something odd happens here. A glitch in reality that should never have occurred.
Okay, let's see.
What you're seeing here is not a photo. It is not a filter. It's the ocean, completely frozen in time. Or at least that's what it seems like. The cameraman pans from left to right, and everything behaves normally. The perspective, the depth, even the movement of the cell phone. Everything except the sea, which remains motionless, as if someone had pressed pause in that part of the world. In the comments, many mention something called laminar flow as a possible explanation. But here's the problem. Laminar flow cannot occur in this way in the ocean. Why? Because laminar flow occurs only under very specific conditions. When a fluid moves in smooth, parallel layers without interruptions, and above all, when it comes from a source from which water comes out and falls. The water needs to fall, and to do so in a specific way that allows the phenomena, generally under pressure. But it cannot occur in a lake or in a river due to the irregularities of the earth.
I think that's just calm.
Even in a waterfall, it would be extremely rare to see it. It is commonly seen in laboratories.
It's weird though how you see those little waves that are
or in
stuck.
highly controlled liquids, such as oil flowing through a thin channel. But the ocean is subject to winds, currents, varying temperatures, atmospheric pressure, and most of all, gravity and constant chaos. Seaways are formed by a complex interaction between the wind and the water surface. Even on days of absolute calm, the sea has a natural movement. It rises, falls, retreats, advances. But here, there is none of that. And the most disturbing thing, the waves are formed, ready to break.
Yeah.
But they don't.
That's the weird thing.
So what was this?
For me, is the waves.
An optical illusion? A glitch in the video? Or worse yet, a place where time simply stopped moving? What do you think? Leave your theory in the comments.
I don't know, that's strange. She said it's not
Number
a photo,
8.
but I still think it could be a really wide shot. I don't know.
Look at these images. Do you know this video? I had never seen it. In the images, we see a family celebrating a birthday. There are children and adults, but suddenly, everything changes tone.
And here's her Uncle Joey. What up with it? What up with it? Alrighty, let's go, yes. Daddy lighting the candles.
So we can get you a little cake on camera so we can remember your party. And we'll give the happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chrissy. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Love you, girl.
She gonna blow it out? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake out, Mom, or you want me to?
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God,
All
damn.
the water.
It ain't gotta mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, Sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. It's ridiculous. Hey, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's messing everything at 4 seconds.
It's okay, it'll be alright.
God, okay, we should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just,
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
You're alright.
I'm sorry,
Be
sweetie.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
God damn. Oh God.
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls, go.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Miss, let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go.
This is one of the strongest and most spectacular poltergeist phenomena I have ever seen.
Yeah, me too.
However, on my channel, I have taught you that what is spectacular is almost always fake. But here, there are children. It is a
if they're
homemade
faking
recording,
this, they're really
and
scumbags.
also, one of the pieces of furniture
Do that to the
flies
kids.
off. Generally, the effect of the furniture opening and closing with machinery behind the pieces of furniture. But that requires for everything to be screwed down. But there, we can see that the piece of furniture flies
Yeah,
off. There
the
is
drawer
no
comes
sign of
all the way out.
intervention, that it had machinery behind it. There are no holes or screws. What do you think? How to judge something that is supposed to be real from that which is not? In the comments they say that this recording is part of a longer story, and in those other videos it is shown that the family was playing Ouija board in the same room. Could it be that they opened
That's
a portal
what you don't want to
that
do.
now doesn't close?
It's
Tell
not
me what
necessarily
you
the
believe.
board, like I've said. You just don't
Number
play with
7.
that kind of stuff.
In this position, we find ourselves with a situation so incredible that if it were not recorded, simply no one would have believed it.
I think it's okay to
Two
watch the
women were having
videos
dinner
and stuff like
when
that.
suddenly one of them
but
began to
just
see
don't
strange
dwell on this
movements
stuff.
inside a painting that was near them. Yes, it is what you are thinking. Something inside the frame, in the painting, was moving. She immediately took out her cell
I'd
phone,
have
telling
seen
her
this
friends to stare at the painting.
Mira, te digo que algo se mueve en el cuadro. Fíjate bien,
I
quédate viendo.
haven't.
¿Ya viste?
Ay, no
Oh,
mames,
yeah,
no mames.
yeah.
Sí.
Mira, te digo que algo se mueve en el cuadro. Fíjate bien, quédatele viendo. ¿Ya
There
viste?
it goes.
Ay, no mames, güey. Sí.
The painting is of a swamp and has natural fog drawn. The same smoke that seems to move in the video, as if the image had acquired a life of its own, moving from that forest towards the moon in complete silence. How is this possible? What is the logic behind it? We could think that it is a screen or some type of projector. But no, the painting clearly has an opaque texture without shine, which rules out reflections or light effects. It doesn't seem like an edit either, because the reaction of the two women is completely natural, without cuts, without exaggerations. There's simply no way to manipulate something like that in real time without it being noticed. Once these hypotheses have been discarded, then what happened? What rational explanation can you give to this? If you have any ideas on how to answer these questions, I ask you to leave them in the comment box.
That was really creepy. that.
Number
It's
6.
pretty cool. I like it.
This video comes to us thanks to Marcela Blanco, a subscriber from Argentina, who tells us that while browsing the internet, she found extremely interesting footage. The video you see on the screen corresponds to the image of a baby monitor located on top of a piece of furniture. I will not tell you anything in advance, so that you can see the images and tell me what you saw.
An orb. The night vision cameras make the eyes look so freaky.
Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat in here? No. Oh, sorry. Love you, bye. Are you okay? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you. Huh? You're scary? Why? There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
You noticed that mysterious eruption in the image, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it was? What shape do you make out?
It looks like an orb to me. It's probably nothing malevolent. Probably a relative or something coming to visit.
It turns out that a month before this recording, the family cat died. And just at this moment,
There you go.
the mother was looking at the monitor to see her daughter and caught that shape. The screen was small and she didn't really notice what she was looking at, so she went to the room to ask her daughter if she had seen any cats. But the girl answered something bizarre. That there is something strange that scares her watching her from the
she
window.
said.
The family fervently believes that it was the spirit of their gray cat that appeared here. A cat that perhaps came for exactly the same reason the girl indicated. What do you think?
I guess it could
Number
be.
5. They say that hospitals are places where life and death coexist every day. Therefore, it is not strange that some hallways or doors keep secrets that many would prefer never to discover. This video was recorded by a nurse during her night shift in one of those corners that are usually avoided even in broad daylight. It is assumed that the most intense paranormal activity occurs behind this door, a door that in fact has many things written indicating that it should not be opened.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm going to go inside. Dude, I'm so scared, I don't even want to open it. So far this looks like an abandoned dirty closet and
What?
Do you see it?
No.
The video is dark. Let me apply some brightness to it.
Looks like a doll.
A dark figure watches her from inside the room, a being that is apparently hidden there with the intention of not being seen. Or at least that is the feeling it transmits once it is revealed. As expected, and rightly so, the nurse panics. Many might think it was a coworker playing a joke, but according to the woman's own testimony, she was practically alone on that shift. It was night, and the few coworkers present were serious people with many years of experience who would never involve themselves in such a cruel game. Others have said that perhaps he was a disoriented patient, but in that wing of the hospital, there are no active beds or hospitalized people.
Really crappy
What if
footage.
it wasn't a joke or an accident? What if those warnings on the door were not a joke, but a real alert to something that lives or waits on the other side? Are we facing the manifestation of an entity that has lived in the hospital for years? Could such a thing be possible? Let me read you in the comments.
She sounded like
Number
she was
4.
really startled, but you can't really tell. It's too crappy of footage.
We continue with a recording that honestly will leave you with goosebumps. To put you in context, a man decides to spend a few days in his aunt's old cabin, an old structure surrounded by trees, where, as he had been warned, strange noises could sometimes be heard at night. Of course, he thought they meant normal creaks, swollen wood from moisture, the wind perhaps. But while he was resting in bed, apparently something much worse occurred. A situation that he managed to record with his cell phone, leaving this disturbing clip for posterity.
I'm still hearing voices. Jesus Christ. Now you're knocking again.
I'd get up and open the door.
Oh my God.
I'd confront it head on.
Leaving this disturbing clip for posterity. Suddenly, intense knocks coming from the door that leads to the closet interrupts his rest, accompanied by other noises and phenomena that the camera could not capture.
I'd be too
but
curious.
that
I'd
he
want to know
felt
what the hell's
quite
behind there.
intensely. But the most shocking thing happens at the end, when a girl's voice seems to start whispering close
I
to his
didn't hear
ear.
that.
So the man, already in panic, immediately gets up and leaves the room.
Okay.
There has been much speculation about this video, claiming that it may be part of an auditory hallucination caused by fatigue and stress. But if that were the case,
Why would we
then
hear
why
it?
do we manage to hear
Yeah.
it too? Could it have been some sound interference from outside? Or are we facing a situation that goes beyond what our mind can understand? Could it be that this cabin houses entities of unknown origin? Number 3. Sometimes paranormal phenomena do not occur in abandoned mansions or spooky cemeteries. Sometimes horror is right under your feet. This is what happened to a man who, tired of feeling bizarre presences and hearing inexplicable noises in his basement, decided to test his own sanity by installing his cell phone to record everything that happened while he went down to wash his clothes.
Okay.
What you're going to see below is the disturbing result of that decision.
Does he have 2 cameras? Because it had to go up and get that one that was up there. Something was filming him going down there. I think I saw this. Yeah, in the back, that broom, or that handle, whatever it is, right by that yellow shirt hanging. That could have been a
As seen in the
mouse or
footage,
something
while the
knocking over.
man calmly continues with his work, at the back of the basement, a broomstick begins to move on its own. There are no open windows. There is no airflow, and furthermore, the entire environment remains completely static. Why does it manage to move in such a subtle way? Some have suggested a tremor, but in that case, other objects should have moved as well. It has even been said that it could be an invisible threat or a setup, but so far, nothing has been proven. And considering that the same man stated that these activities increased over time, are we perhaps facing an authentic manifestation of the paranormal? Are you being stalked by an entity that dwells in the shadows of your own home? Let me know what you think. Number 2.
Get out, demon!
Ariel writes to us telling us about a video he found while browsing the internet. There, he found a short clip, but it had a curious story. It says that the owner of this video published the following story with it. I was with my family looking at the ocean when I noticed something strange in the distance. It was as if a log had come out of the sea towards the surface, but it couldn't be a log because it was very far away. So I took my cell phone, and luckily, I managed to capture this.
Okay. Nessie!
Could that be an optical illusion? Pay attention to the distance. It cannot be a ship since it does not have the shape of a ship at all.
Nessie, the Loch Ness
For
Monster.
This is clear evidence that creatures not yet known live in the sea. What do you think? Number 1.
It's way too vast. We don't know everything.
And we end this video with a case that seems taken directly from an urban legend. But it is a full live broadcast, and before the eyes of dozens of viewers. A young man was doing a live stream from his Instagram account, accompanied by a small pet, when an unexpected sound interrupted him.
Look, I can hold you right here. And then I just heard Lily. Y'all about to see how fake she is if you guys see her leave. You heard her again, huh? Okay, no, that's weird. Babe, Lily's gone. Hold the fuck up. Bro, I literally keep hearing Lily's voice.
Babe, do not respond to it. Do not open the door to it. That's what it wants. I put my slippers on. I grabbed my purse and I left. Like, I locked the door. I left.
A familiar voice, that of his girlfriend, called him from the other side of his bedroom door.
I didn't hear it.
Something that at first surprised him. Well, he was sure that she had already left the house. Something that he confirmed when he contacted her. So who was on the other side of the door? Some of his followers claim that it could be a skinwalker, a creature from North American folklore, known for imitating human voices to attract its victims. Others believe it could be some kind of entity trying to confuse him, impersonating the voice of his loved ones. Several testimonies even emerged in the comments. A mother said that being alone at home, she clearly heard her daughter's voice calling her from the hallway when she knew her daughter was at school.
Well, I didn't hear anything.
Another user said that he heard his father laughing in the bathroom, even though his father had died 3 years prior. What exactly is happening in these cases? What or who is behind these voices that imitate loved ones? Have you ever heard a call like that? A familiar voice at the least expected time and place? What do you think happened here?
Nothing.
Let me know in the comments.
I think he's hearing things.
I hope you like this video, because we have come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay.
Well, I didn't hear anything on that video. Not a thing. But I think he's either making it up or he's just hearing things. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments down below. Now, you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. Where do you weigh a pie? Somewhere over the rainbow. way up high.